Hey everyone, it's Justin. Thank you for watching and or listening to the podcast, and welcome to my house. It is time for another ServiceNow Store Highlights episode. That is SSH version 2025-1118. I apologize to my viewers who have been wondering where the heck Justin is. I am a bit behind. I took on some additional work back in September and have been trying to play catch up. So my promise to you is for these episodes that I did not publish anything, I'm still going to go through and curate them and possibly even post them to my blog so that there's a record of them. So that way we don't mess up the yearly stats. But I'm not going to go back and try to re-record the videos because that just would be kind of a waste of time since I'll try to keep these real time and relevant. But we're jumping back into it on November 18th. So let's talk about how this shook out for this episode. We have 2 compatibility updates, 3 fixes, 2 ghost applications, 9 highlights, 10 minor updates, 9 new releases, and 7 release notes fails. So let's jump over and start going through these. First up are our compatibility updates. We had 2 of them from Security Scorecard Inc., and they were Security Scorecard for IT Service Management, and Security Scorecard for Security Incident Response. We had 3 fixes for this episode: Island Enterprise Browser Approval Adapter, New Rocket Orbit Content Management System, and Now Assist Data Kit were the fixes. 2 ghost applications, we'll click on them and make sure there's still ghost applications live here in the episode, and they still are. They were IWMS Migration and TCS Crystalis on Now for Source to Pay. I think one of these, maybe even both of these, are going to show up in the new releases, but we'll find out. For now, if you had these are gone. They're not in the ServiceNow store anymore. We did have 10 minor updates for the episode. Let's check out which ones those were. Bell TechLogic's Knowledge Manager Assist, Conversational Studio, CyberArk EPM Plugin Manual Request, Device 42, Now Assist Admin Console, Omni Experience Standard Feature Set, Service Connector, Service Graph Connector for 1E, SGC for Otorio, and SGC for Run 0 were the minor updates for the episode. Unfortunately, I had quite a few release notes fails. I was hoping after I spent a little bit away from doing the episode that the release notes would have got cleaned up, but they're actually not. They're actually worse. The ones this week that were fails were AMS1 Confluence Articles 2KB, Ignite Secure and Govern, 5.9 Intelligent Cloud Contact Center, Remote Access Plus, Return Center Automate, Uptime, and VCF Automation Plugin. If you haven't seen or heard an episode before, a release note fail simply is there were not release notes available, or there were repeated release notes for me to tell what kind of update it was and put it in the right category. So that's what a fail is. So let's get to the good stuff here. We had 9 new releases for this episode. Our first new release is going to be AI-powered healthcare appeals and grievances management, streamline appeals, expedite processing, and improve outcomes. Let's check out their key features. I'm going to read the bullets here. Specialized appeals and grievances workflow automation, grievance categorization and cost share labeling, proof of representation validation, comprehensive document extraction and management, AI validation and knowledge article integration, expedited case identification and prioritization, and AI-powered appeals and grievances dashboard. Quite a bit going on this new application from Keen Stack Incorporated. Our second new release is the Azure CMDB connector. It is designed to integrate Microsoft Azure with the ServiceNow platform, allowing customers to automatically synchronize Azure resources into the ServiceNow CMDB. Key features, we're going to go with the high-level bullets again. Automated data sync between Azure and ServiceNow CMDB, comprehensive Azure resource coverage, relationship mapping for service visibility, cost-effective and easy implement solution, scheduled and on-demand synchronization, secure authentication via OAuth 2, and scalable and extensible framework. Aren't they all? But that's what's new from the team at Advanced Service Provider SSP, or ASP. Sorry, got an extra S in there. Our third new release is CCC Compliant Contact Center, an intelligent GXP compliant platform for managing safety, quality, and regulatory workflows built on ServiceNow's HCLS, or Healthcare and Life Sciences, and CSM, that's Customer Service Management. Key features. Oh wow, that's a disappointment. Compliant Contact Center. Okay, thank you for the extensive amount of key features, team at USDM Life Sciences LLC. Please don't come after me. All right, our next new release is 5.9 Unified Routing, intelligent routing for faster, smarter connections to deliver seamless customer service. Key features: flexible localized routing, maximize operational efficiency, consistent multi-channel experience, and actionable insights and analytics. And that's what's new for the team at 5.9. Our next new release is GRC Portal. Remove the guesswork from information security compliance, ensuring that the assets you build, use, or support are accurately matched with the necessary compliance documentation. Let's check out their key features: Compliance Documentation Generator, Enhanced Knowledge Base, Glossary of Terms and Acronyms, Frequently Asked Questions, and Compliance Support Form. And that's what's new for the team at Cyberlant LLC. Our next new release is IWMS Migration. I told you one of those ghost applications would make an appearance, automated and robust processes built on the ServiceNow platform. And I have no versioning information. And I do have some key features. All right, functional side of key features: centralized data management for real estate facilities and assets, automated workflows for space management and asset tracking, reporting tools to monitor workplace/asset utilization and performance. On the tech side, legacy IWMS platform to accurate data migration. Legacy IWMS platforms, that sentence makes no sense to me. FedRAMP cloud environments, and scalable architecture for future expansions. I'll highlight here that this is actually not an application you're going to install on your instance. You're going to click a button to learn more, to have a sales team reach out to you, and there's probably going to be some implementation services for that new application. Next up is SOTI or SOTI1, Unified Asset Management, Advanced Diagnostics, Real-Time Data, and Business Intelligence now in ServiceNow with SOTI1. I don't want to mispronounce that one if it's not correct. We'll read the bullets again for the key features: synchronized asset management, initiate remote support, advanced diagnostics, centralized troubleshooting data, seamless sync with ServiceNow, remote device actions, embedded device insights, enhanced documentation, and business intelligence reports. And that's what's new from SOTI Incorporated. Our next new release was also a ghost application, and it is the TCS Chrysalis on now for source to pay. Digitally integrate, automate, and transform source to pay operations. Their source to pay solution to accelerate strategic impact, leveraging Gen AI and agentic AI elements to increase automation across sourcing, procurement, and finance organization. Just like that other one, this is also a Learn More button, so no actual app to download and install in your instance. But let's take a look at the key features. On the functional side, modern self-service and guided buying, unified procurement and supplier workspace, standardized data model and automated workflows, end-to-end procurement processes with case management, productivity boosts with AI and duplicate validation, strong financial controls and compliance, real-time insights, reporting, and 360-degree analytics, and centralized single source of truth across S2P or source to pay. On the technical side, intelligent workflow automation with SLA-driven routing, automated assignment, notifications, and digital approvals, Gen AI plus agentic AI for proactive autonomous processing, unified procurement agent workspace with contextual insights, duplicate validation and storing data integrity controls, strong data integrity controls. Wow, you're getting ahead of myself. Pre-built integrations with DocuSign, Adobe, Ariba, Coupa, Virtual Assist plus Agent Assist plus knowledge-driven support, and real-time KPI/SLA monitoring and predictive alerts. And that's what's new from the team at Tata American International Corp. Our last new release is the UDesign BPM Extension Pack. Bring your business processes to life with UDesign. Key features: comprehensive BPMN shape library for standardized process design, seamless and embedded in full dependency on the InSpy UDesign application, lightweight and maintenance-free, no runtime or configuration required, enables visual process modeling directly within ServiceNow, and ensures consistent organization-wide process documentation and clarity. And that's what's new from InSpy Inc. And that, everyone, was all of our new releases, which leaves us with the 9 highlights. Let's jump right in on those. First up is AI Control Tower Core from ServiceNow. Let's take a look at what was new here in version 4.4.4. The reason I put this in here is not the second bullet, but we'll take care of them both. AI stewards can now control third-party models such as OEM by ServiceNow are now permitted for use in Now Assist AI implementation and manage how these models are utilized. It doesn't mention, it says OEM by ServiceNow, but I'm assuming third-party means Anthropic, ChatGPT, or OpenAI, and all the other LLMs. And now, for the big exciting update, Coral is now the default theme for new portal, web, and mobile experiences with Next Experience or Core UI enabled. This theme provides a fresh look and feel, featuring brand neutral illustrations to enhance your user experience. A dark theme option is available for web and mobile experience, and that's what's new for the team at ServiceNow. Our next highlight is Akamai API security integration for CMDB. It was updated to version 1.2.1. And in this version, they have some new features like custom fields and CI layouts, path templating alignment, and credential management, one enhancement for integration performance, and a few deprecations if you want to jump in and take a look at those. Our next highlight is Aqua Security Platform Integration with Vulnerability Response for Containers. It was updated to version 3.0.0. And again, the reason I included this one is the first bullet. Major design change. Customers upgrading from version 2.0.7 or earlier must delete existing configurations, integrations, and create new configuration records. What? I'm glad I don't have this application. Replace data processing strategy from custom report processor to data source attachment for improved performance through parallel processing. Introduce separate schedulers for images, vulnerabilities, and scopes with automatic chaining mechanism. Pagination, vendor fix filter, and exploit availability filter removed, or not removed, it was moved to configuration page. Added support for pulling vulnerabilities by image ID, image UID, or image digest. Add a new submodule, Aqua Application Logs, under Aqua Security Administration Aqua Application Logs for quick log review. Added support for storing custom severity of vulnerabilities. Extended container image package table to also store resource path, resource type, and resource license, along with resource name and resource version. Support added for identifying acknowledged vulnerabilities, performance and stability improvements, and some minor bug fixes. And that's what's new from Aqua Security Software, Inc. Our next highlight is going to be the ARIA Billing Studio. It was updated to version number 4.0.0, and they're introducing a product catalog synchronization phase of SOM to provide an automated mechanism by which clients can take either new or existing product offers from ServiceNow and create plans and services in the ARIA Billing Cloud. And that includes some new features, which you can see if you're watching the video down below. But go check that out if you're interested in that update from ARIA Systems LLC. Our next highlight is Blueprint AI. It was updated to version number 3.0.0, and they have some release notes with some bullets, allowing me to summarize this really quickly for you. It includes support for OpenAI Deep Thinking Mode, support for OpenAI GPT-5 model, Blueprint AI chat enhancements, integrated test management 2.0 support, retrieve latest prompts without upgrade, support for record producers in UI actions and notifications, dictionary enhancements, support for variable sets, group creation automation, default table for field creation, enhanced tech doc generator, improved platform standards compliance, multi-instance import enhancements, customer service management support, HR case management support, and some small bug fixes. And that's what's new from Blueprint Solutions Global LLC. Our next highlight is Delinea Platform Integration. It was updated to version number 1.0.2, and they provided Employee Service Center or ESC portal support. Yay for them. Our next highlight is LeaseCore. LeaseCore was updated to version number 1.0.2. In this version, it does not have any new features, but includes numerous bug fixes and enhancements to existing functionality. So let's take a look. We have in the leases section, changes to start and end dates now update corresponding lease reminders. Unnecessary UI actions have been removed. Child records are not editable when the lease is in a locked or review state. New child records cannot be created while the lease is locked, and the lease number field becomes read-only after the initial save. For lease locations, it now correctly copies all information over from the WSD building floor and space records. Contract or contact validation now applies to all lease contact records, not just mandatory ones. Under lease contacts, mandatory lease contacts can no longer be edited by or be deleted by users. And under payment schedules, only the payment amount and end date remain editable for active payment schedules. Blank adjustment payments are no longer created. $0 payments are no longer generated. Submitting a $0 payment schedule is now restricted. Validation ensures the payment schedule falls within the effective period of the selected tax. Modifying of a payment schedule no longer creates additional draft payments. Deleting an active payment schedule from a lease and revision now correctly sends the lease for approval. Users are unable to delete an active payment schedule that contains void or paid payments. Code optimizations improve generation performance and fix visibility of the void UI action. Under payments, payments generated from payment schedules can no longer be deleted using the UI action. This option is now limited to one-time payments in a draft state. And under batch process, lease admin can now delete a batch process record that is in a draft state, and the system now correctly verifies that the from date is before or equal to the to date. And that is what's new from the team at Ignova with some great release notes. Our second to last highlight for the episode is threat hunting by ServiceNow. It was updated to version 1.0.8, and they've introduced submit a catalog request to propose a hunt idea, perform triaging of the hunt and allocate resources for execution, define the scope of the hunt, oversee hunting scenarios and manage data collection related to resources and outcomes, create an executive summary report, and make this version free to install given dependency is sorted. I have no idea what that means. All right, our last highlight for the episode is the vulnerability response integration with Wiz. It was updated to version 2.0.2, and in this version they created an on-demand AVR SCA integration that will be creating/updating discovered applications, packages, third-party app vulnerability entries, and AVITs based on the SCA third-party libraries/packages findings in response from Wiz. They also created an on-demand AVR application list integration that will be creating/populating discovered application entries based on the code repository details from Wiz. And that is what's new from the team at ServiceNow. And that, everyone, was our entire episode. Let's take a look at what you saw or heard. That was 9 new releases, 9 highlights, 2 compatibility updates, 10 minor updates, 2 ghost applications, 3 fixes, and 7 downgrades. Not downgrades, 7 release notes fails. I'm a little out of practice. I hope you found this video or podcast helpful. If you did, please like, please subscribe, or share with somebody who you think might be interested. What's new, what was updated, or what was removed from the ServiceNow store. And until next time, don't forget to always be learning.
Te veo interesante.